We got to hurry up and move along and play this part of the show. And then about 45 minutes from now, we'll have Connor on the phone. So I'm Jay Stone. You listen to my show at rockmetaltalk.com. Check it out. This is the 16-second stare interview that I did in a fucking sweaty old fucking tour bus. Jay Stone, rockmetaltalk.com.
Welcome back to episode 81 of the Jay Stone Show, exclusively at rockmetaltalk.com. Right now I'm sitting with Tim and Chris from the band 16 Second Stare. They're from the Tampa area, my hometown. Would just like to welcome you guys to the show.
What's going on, man?
What's up?
So you guys made a pretty good name for yourself so far, opening in Europe for Ace Frehley, touring on the Crew Fest. How did you guys do it?
How'd we do it?
Yeah.
I don't know. We rocked out pretty damn good. I mean, just blew it out every time we went out, and had some good singles on the radio, and got another one coming out, Hellraiser. So it should be all over the place. We got nominated Clear Channel's Band to Watch in 2010, and we're going up the charts. So that's it, I guess.
Dude, we fucking rock, man. So why wouldn't we fucking be on those big ass tours with those great bands? You know, we're up and coming, man. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be on there. You know,
we're the ones on probation, us and John and Poole.
Oh, yeah.
So I know every time we go out on tour, we sometimes have some issues, but we've cleaned up our act now.
we're still starting to clean up our act, man. So
in fact, I think we go on probation every time before we even hit the tour. They've already heard about us. We got fucking problems with that. But dude, rock and roll has been fucking pussy shit. I think, to be honest with you, this is my personal opinion, but it's fucked up now. Everything's so fucking corporate that you gotta raise some fucking hell.
Yeah, I hear you. It's
I think there's 1% chance of fucking success. So they can kiss my fucking ass. It's time to fucking get out there and fucking have some goddamn fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely hard, and there's not a lot of bands putting on the show.
So it's like fucking our rules. At least we got one thing, and it's fucking blow shit up. Make fucking noise and blow shit up. Beep, beep, beep. So we won't get much of my interview, will we? So you don't have to worry about my opinion.
No, I'm airing it. I'm just editing out little things in between, so it's going on. It's going all full, man. I love it. So how is the CD doing sales-wise so far since it's been out?
We've sold about, 3 or 4? No, I'm kidding. No, we do pretty good. We sell the most at our shows once people, see our live show and they're like, oh, my God, I got to have that. We definitely want to sign them and meet the people who are buying our albums and shit, so definitely.
How was it transitioning from drums to vocals?
Man, I don't know. Sometimes I miss playing the drums, but, I play the drums every day, and sometimes I miss it on stage, man. It's kind of hard just to see somebody else doing what I, my fucking job, so it's like, but, singing's cool, too. I get all the chicks.
Do you still write the drum parts, or do you leave that to the new guy?
Well, me and Tim kind of did all the music ourselves, so it was already pretty much done.
Dan Johnson did a few from Head.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Cool. And do you really miss being behind the kit? Is it something you're gonna go back to doing, or?
I don't know. Well, we got the Judge Band. Well, I don't know what we're gonna call it. Maybe Hell's Balls. It's got some names up and coming, but that's where that's Tim's side project, and I'm gonna audition to play the drums. Hopefully, he'll let me be in his band, but I don't know.
He's gonna make you audition.
Yeah, right.
Oh man, hell, fucking no, man. This guy's a monster. That's why his lead singer, we couldn't contain him behind the drums. He was the show. So we were like, well, why don't put him up front? In fact, I think it was Jesse James Dupree's idea. He used to manage us a while back, and he's like, dude, put him up. Our manager now is Mark Navarra, Goomba Music. He does Head and a few others. He's got like 25 years experience. Yeah. We did the Get Some Head tour, man. That was a good one. We played a church.
Yeah, Head from
Lutheran church.
Really?
Yeah, he brought our asses to a church.
How was the response?
I got struck by lightning once when we walked out the parking lot, but no, actually, dude, that was one of our best shows, man. We sold, I don't know how many CDs that show, man, but it was great, man. Those guys are loyal to what they love.
Germany, too. We did, oh my God, I think we did a 30-minute set and sold 64 singles, or 64 CDs.
Yeah.
So,
what's in store for 16 Second Stare's future?
We just released Hellraiser. We've got a promotions team, CO5. We've got our publicist is shares with Rob Zombie and some other guys. So we got a good publicist. You know, they think some good big things. We're getting ready to go on tour. We've talked to, you know, a few bands, Soil being one of them that might be coming up. And, you know, I think this year is the year we break out. So watch out for 16 Seconds Stare, you know.
Cool. Good luck with that. Now, Soil, aren't they signed the Heads label?
Oh, is that what it is? I wonder what.
I know they got a new singer. Like, that's all I know about.
Because
I haven't done my research.
I know the guys in Crossbreed, and I know they were signed the Heads label for a little while. Yeah.
What was it called? Draven or Driven or something?
Music.
Driven. Yeah.
That's when Driven Music is Mark's label. Yeah.
Yeah, so I know Crossbreed just, you know, they're out of that contract now. James is doing some rap group.
Yeah, he's doing his Samurai or whatever.
Yeah, Shoe Tang.
Yeah, Shoe Tang.
Oh, so you guys are.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
talked
cool,
to him. Yeah,
cool,
he's really
cool.
cool.
So are there any more local shows coming up in the future? Or?
Brass Mug tomorrow, and then, dude, you gotta check out the Stairgrounds. It's on 20 acres. It's a 30 by 30 stage, outdoors. It's badass, and it's next Saturday, July 24th.
Yeah,
July 24th at 2518 Sunset Lane. Go on the website for directions, I think, and it's in Lutz. And just find Livingston and Sunset, the corner. You'll see parking right there. It's a badass venue, man.
Cool.
8:30. 8:30 we go on.
Cool. Till the cops come. So what's the biggest highlight so far with you guys? You want to answer that one?
Biggest highlight? Shit. I don't know. Let him. I'll add to whatever he says.
When we were on the Crew Fest and we were going through Vegas, the biggest highlight for me was our bus broke down. So Vinnie Paul's guys got us, and I didn't feel like going out. I was too fucked up and hungover from the show before, and I woke up and I was like, you know what? I'll bet these guys, Chris, and those guys are at Vinnie Paul's house. So I went to Vinnie Paul's house, and Mr. Handsome, who's not handsome, opened the door, and I was like, what the fuck? And there they were, passed out. You know, they were partying with Tommy Lee the night before. I got pictures. I had Pamela Anderson and all the backups here. A lot of things are going down there, man, that night. So that was my highlight.
And what do you want to add?
Oh, yeah. Well, that same night, yeah. I don't know how the hell I ended up in Vinnie Paul's living room, but I wake up, man, and there's his manager or tour manager on the ground, dude. Just, oh, man, marker all over him, man. He's got, like, dildos, like, hanging out of his mouth and shit, man. They fucked that guy up, dude.
Well, my next highlight was, and they got along. Chris and Vinny got along great, man. He spent the night, but the next highlight was Vinny fucking kicked this guy's out for fucking dealing with Vinny's fucking girl, man.
Yeah.
And so my second highlight is Vinny kicking him out.
Well, what do you got to say?
What part was that? What part?
That was in Trees in Dallas when we were on tour with Cold and Numbpoint, and yeah, I shouldn't have had that many black tooth grins, but this girl kept giving them to me, and then one
You
thing
didn't
led.
know it was Vinny's.
Yeah, I didn't know it was his chick, and then and then I get pulled aside by some manager, and then I get kicked out of my own show that I'm playing. And then they finally tell me what's going on, and the girl's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I'm kind of with him." I'm like, "Oh shit."
Well, usually it's me that says, "Fuck this! I ain't going on tour no more. I'm done." Well, I'll go on tour, but not on this tour. Grab the band, we're out of here. Well, I'm sitting there selling shit and drinking water, by the way.
Yeah.
And here comes Chris. Fuck this! I'm out of this tour. We're leaving. Pack up the bus. I was like, something's wrong. Chris doesn't get pissed off. I've never in my life, and I've been playing drums since he was 17 with him since 17 years old. So I know he does not get pissed off.
So if you guys could pick your dream tour, who would it be with?
Rob Zombie, Mudvayne, Rob Zombie in Europe, doing 6 months in Europe at the festival starting in the summer and then going through the winter, because that's the best shit when you go on the trains and just the hostiles, and then sometimes you get the real sweet hotels like in Amsterdam, and you're getting fucked up in Amsterdam, getting in problems and everything.
So you guys thought about this already, I guess. Huh?
Oh no, well, yeah, we kind of mapped it out last time we were in Europe, man. We were like, "This is what's going down next time."
That's cool. So
Head PE. That's one of my
Head PE.
I want to do that one.
Cool. So how was it working with the guys from Power Man 5000?
Oh, dude, that was fucking great. Evan and Spider, we already wrote the song. Well, Chris wrote the song Hellraiser, and badass song, our next single. And Jesse Dupree, we're still managed by him. He's like, you know, it needs something, so he sent us out to L.A. and there you go. Just you know, he switched our front to the back and switched some courses around, and then they got on some Hellraiser vocals, and that was that. It was great, man. They did a little work on Bonnie and Clyde, but not much. And they're cool guys. We hope to tour with them. Saw them in a show when we played the Roxy. Evan was there, and you know, I fucked up the CD and called him Neil. Yeah. So I put it in print, but there's only 1,000 printed, so we're getting ready to order some more.
Proofread.
Yeah.
Proofread. Yeah.
So go back. Proofread goes by Chris. I thought he was still Neil. It wouldn't have mattered. N-I-E-L, Neil.
So how was it for you to work with him, Chris?
Oh, it was great, man. You know, I listened to those guys growing up, man, and just being in the same room with them I was starstruck. But then they got down to business and was like, you know, let's do it this way. And he actually helped sing on it too. He's done some chants with me, so that was cool.
I know most of them guys are pretty down to earth. Rob Zombie, John Five, all those guys are pretty cool. So, you know, it's cool that you got a chance to work with them. So
the other thing we worked with was London Bridge Studios, where Lance Staley, Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, with those guys, and it's a pretty famous studio. We moved over there from Kennesaw, Georgia, where we're like, you know. Well, anyway, so we wrote a song, a tribute to Lance Staley. And it was where he recorded, and you know, so it was about the diseases and about alcoholism and drugs and everything you see on the road. So it just kind of set it home as, you know, it's, you got to check out the single, and it was great to record it where he recorded too in London Bridge. So it was
cool. Now, how has all the touring been, and how has the reaction been from the crowds in most of the cities?
The reaction. Oh man, we did. Where was it? Saratoga Springs. Man, we were surprised, dude.
Charlotte.
Yeah, all like the East Coast. Yeah, we got bumped up on the lineup of Crew Fest. We started out as the first band to go on, then we were like the sixth band to go on. So that was really cool.
Didn't you guys have a guy from Solidium in the group at the time?
Danny Kayoka, was drumming for us.
We were playing in front of 15,000 people a show, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah, went from playing in front of zero. Then we got this girl Julie who got these models, and all of a sudden we went from zero to about 1,500 to actually it was our band that brought in the draw to get the other band to set up the other bands, and we got noticed from that. We were selling probably 60 to 100 CDs a show. In fact, we're only selling because we were too fucked up. We were only 2 hours selling 100 CDs a show, and then I was like, dude, can't we do more? And everybody's like, oh, fucked up on vodka. I was like, hands down, I just get fucked up with them.
That's funny.
Yeah,
That's funny. I noticed on the website, I didn't notice a bass player listed. What's going on there?
Man, we go through bass players like we go through underwear, man. I mean, the guy we're using right now is Curtis Todd. He's a tattoo artist. I met him last year when he was giving me a tattoo. And we were looking for a bass player, and he kind of stepped up, so... And we've had like 3 or 4 since then, but he's back with us right now. So,
well, our producer is the bass player, Miguel Gonzalez. He's real good. He's a monster, but it's hard for him to tour until you get the major tour. So we kind of just, the parts are written. So if you're a bass player and you want to play with 16 Seconds to Air and you're badass, you want to tour all damn. Yeah. You got to be able to tour, man. And, you get beer, you get whatnot, party favors, and if you're cool, you get a free place to stay with cable and food and occasional beer. But that's how you get paid until we hit it big,
What do you see?
So, how did you guys originally get together?
Man, I met Tim about 7 or 8 years ago. We were just wanting to start up like a cover band and just play a bunch of AC/DC and Skinner covers, and then we played the same show every Wednesday on Dale Mabry for the Green Parrot for a year straight. 4 hours.
2 15-minute breaks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and every show we were just like, man, there's more to this we could do, man. So that's whenever we started to write our own material and then start recording and getting in the studio. That's when this tour started. So
cool. That's pretty much all the questions I have. Do you have anything you want to add that I didn't hit on or we didn't hit on?
16secondstare.com. Remember, 2518 Sunset Lane, July 24th. Definitely be at that show.